The Wood Wide Web is a recent discovery. It seems to have inspired the makers of the film Avatar. It's been long known that fungi have associations with plants. In fact, up to 80% of plants have what's called mycorrhiza. Mycorrhiza are the hyphae of the fungus itself, beneath the ground, wrapping around the root, or actually penetrating into the cells of the tree's root. They do this without favour, that is, different species of trees will all intercommunicate. In one experiment where the hyphae were traced under the ground, it was found that in the case of 250 trees within a small area, every tree was in communication with every other tree, the fungi hyphae acting as a sort of internet. Certain large trees within woods have been called mother trees. That is, they've been found to assist saplings of any species, through this intercommunication through the wood wide web. And they provide nutrients to these small trees. For only about 1% of light reaches the forest floor, barely enough to keep the saplings alive. But they're provided with resources by the mother trees. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and sugars are the sort of substances that are shared. The fungi transport these. They do it for a share of the energy which comes from the trees. In one experiment it was found that in a small woodland, all the trees, regardless of their position, how much light they were getting, what soil type they were on, or how much water was available, that they were all intercommunicating and all sharing, that the rate of photosynthesis of all the trees was the same, regardless of the position. It's also been known that they can provide water to each other in times of desiccation, times of drought. It's long been known that trees can communicate to each other by chemicals passed through the air, but it's a very slow process. This communication normally is to pass on warnings of damage being caused by either insect attack or by herbivores. However, the communication through the wood wide web is much faster. So the interlinking through the hyphae, the trees receiving the information can switch on genes which will produce chemicals that will help to defend them, such as increasing the levels of tannin within oak leaves, making them unpalatable. The understanding of the value of the wood wide web is at a very early stage. This certainly has implications for such things as forestry, where the removal, the thinning out of trees, particularly the mother trees, can have implications that actually result in a reduction in productivity rather than an increase.